Have you ever heard of Area 51? It is one of the most mysterious places in the United States. For decades, people have wondered what happens there. Some say it is just a military base, while others believe it is a secret location where the government studies aliens and UFOs. What makes this site so fascinating is not only what people think happens there, but also the long period of official silence. For many years, government representatives refused to confirm even the existence of the base. When information is hidden, curiosity grows, and stories begin to form. The mystery becomes even more powerful. The base is located in the state of Nevada, deep in the western desert. It is far from cities, towns, or busy roads. The land surrounding it is dry, empty, and quiet, with wide stretches of sand, rocks, and distant mountains. The location is isolated, which makes it perfect for testing advanced aircraft while keeping experiments secret. It was built near a dry lake bed called Groom Lake, which provides flat land ideal for long runways. From the beginning, secrecy was the most important reason for choosing this site. Area 51 was established in the early 1950s during the Cold War, a time of intense political and military tension between the United States and the Soviet Union. Both countries were competing to develop stronger military technology, faster airplanes, and better weapons. The US government needed a hidden place to test experimental aircraft, planes that could fly higher and faster than anything in the world. The desert provided both safety and privacy. One of the most important aircraft tested there was the U-2 spy plane. This plane could fly at extremely high altitudes, far above normal commercial flights. When people on the ground saw it, they were confused. Witnesses reported unusual lights, silent movement, and objects that did not behave like normal planes. Because the government refused to explain what people were seeing, many assumed they were witnessing unidentified flying objects, or UFOs. From a military perspective, secrecy was essential. Revealing details about new technology could have endangered national security. But for the public, the lack of information created confusion and imagination. Stories about aliens, secret experiments, and hidden spacecraft began to spread. When people do not know the truth, their minds fill the gaps. Many of these rumors are connected to the famous Roswell incident of 1947. In New Mexico, strange debris was discovered, and the government initially reported it as a flying disc, before later claiming it was a weather balloon. Some witnesses insisted they saw unusual materials and even alien bodies. The story of Roswell sparked worldwide attention and has never truly faded. People still debate whether the debris was of extraterrestrial origin. Could the US government really have recovered technology from another world? Stories of alleged aliens are not limited to Roswell. Over the years, thousands of people have reported strange sightings near restricted areas in the desert. Some describe small green beings with large eyes. Others claim to have seen mysterious spacecraft moving silently at incredible speeds. No one can confirm these stories, yet they continue to fuel imagination and fascination. Why are people so certain about these creatures? Perhaps it is the combination of secrecy, unexplained phenomena, and the natural human desire to believe in something extraordinary. Some of the most intriguing stories connected to the Roswell incident focus on the materials that were reportedly recovered. Witnesses described thin, lightweight pieces that could not be burned, cut, or permanently bent. According to these accounts, the material would fold or wrinkle in the hand, but then return to its original shape, as if it had a kind of memory. Scientists who heard these descriptions later compared them to advanced alloys that did not officially exist at the time. Supporters of the extraterrestrial theory argue that such materials were far beyond the technological capabilities of the 1940s. Skeptics, however, believe they were part of a highly classified military project using experimental metals. Whether these fragments were from a secret human invention or something far more unusual, the stories continue to deepen the mystery and keep curiosity alive. Interest in extraterrestrial life increased during the 1950s and 1960s as space exploration became more prominent. Science fiction movies and books about aliens and distant planets fueled public imagination. People began to believe that the government might be hiding extraterrestrial technology at this secret site. These ideas were reinforced by events like the Roswell incident, creating legends that continue to this day. In 1989, a man named Bob Lazar shared his story about a nearby classified facility called S4. He claimed he had worked on spacecraft that were not made on Earth. Engineers, he said, were trying to understand advanced propulsion systems and unknown materials. The authorities denied his story, but some of the information he shared about advanced aircraft programs later turned out to be true. This mixture of truth and mystery made his story even more fascinating. The base is heavily protected: fences, surveillance cameras, motion sensors, and armed guards. Warning signs make it clear that trespassing is forbidden and that serious consequences can occur. Even approaching the area is dangerous, and very few people ever see it from close range. This level of security adds to the fascination. If nothing unusual were happening, why would it be guarded so carefully? For many years, the government officially denied the existence of the base. That changed in 2013, when declassified documents confirmed it. They explained that the site was used for testing stealth planes, spy aircraft, and other experimental technology. According to the documents, there was no evidence of aliens or extraterrestrial technology. Yet for some people, this explanation only raised more questions. If information could be hidden for decades, how much else might still be secret? In recent years, officials have introduced the term unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs. They admit that some objects in the sky cannot be immediately identified. This does not mean aliens are involved. Most UAPs are later explained as drones, experimental aircraft, or natural phenomena. Still, the base continues to attract attention, documentaries, and stories about the unknown. This secret site is important not only for its military history, but also for its cultural significance. It represents curiosity, secrecy, and the human desire to understand the unknown. It demonstrates how limited information can create powerful myths and stories. Even today, the base continues to inspire imagination. People wonder, speculate, and ask questions. Even if aliens were never involved, the story of this secret installation has already become part of American history and global culture. Fences still protect the desert, warning signs remain, and the questions continue. Area 51 shows that some mysteries are powerful not because they are solved, but because they continue to make people think, imagine, and ask questions. What would you do if you were near a place like this? Would you try to see it, or would you leave the mystery intact? Perhaps the true lesson is that curiosity is part of being human, and sometimes the story itself is more important than the answer. Thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to the channel to see more of our exciting stories.